Hey, and welcome to Hive45, a discussion about the future impact of this week's world and tech news. I'm Tristan Grace.
I'm Nathan Waters.
And this is Hive45. Yes.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Yes.
Hey, I got the blazer on this time, so I'm feeling powerful.
I am all that is God.
Oh, fuck yeah, beer. Let's get into it, because this week has been about the iPad. Like, god damn it.
Stupid.
I like the iPad, I do, but I would like it if the internet didn't stop for the whole fucking week and talk about the iPad. It's like April Fool's Day. I hate the internet on April Fool's Day. I can't trust anything. It's like, I'm just not gonna be on. Oh, it's
did you see
stupid.
what Reddit did?
I don't care, they're dumb.
Oh, God.
It's retarded.
No.
Stupid.
Dude, they make it, you could be an admin for a day.
What did that do?
I could be an admin for a day.
Yeah, it made it, I could upload it to infinity. Oh, that did a lot. It made it that every bit of news I ever saw on any piece of any website was just stupid and dumb and like fake.
Aww.
And then the rest of it was all about the iPad. God damn. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I'm very angry about this. It took me a long time to actually find, what should I talk about this week in Hive45? iPad.
Stupid iPad.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's start off the week. Let's talk about the iPad. Go on, you're the negative one. I actually like the iPad, so I'm actually a fan of it. So, a weird way to introduce it, but hey.
It could do some awesome stuff. There's nothing.
You're negative.
There's nothing. Okay,
You can't be like,
wait. Let me get to it. Okay, there's nothing really innovative about it. It's a boring device. It doesn't play Flash. It's fucking overpriced. It's typical Apple lockdown bullshit. The only thing that's going to make it decent is because they're porting apps from the iPhone and the iPod to the iPad. Because it's all one big happy family of lockdown fucking Steve Jobs up the arse bullshit. Okay,
you did not talk a single bit about what the iPad actually is. You were just like, oh, these negative things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's iTunes. Oh, it's Apple. Oh, it's that. Talk about its functionality. The functionality is amazing. That's revolutionary.
Tablets are going to be cool.
Slate computers,
Slate
tablets, yeah.
I
the iPad is the first bit of that.
Yeah, and they're going to kick ass, and because they're first again, I'm sure they're going to sell millions. Like,
there you go.
They sold 700,000 on the first day, and now fucking...
There we go, like the iPad is important. You can't deny that.
Our Apple fanboy in the house, like, you know, slightly pushed it at me. It's like, oh, did you hear they sold 700,000 in a day? It's like, oh, yeah.
That's good. Who cares? Who cares about fanboyish? Just do what you like. It's good. So, yeah, like...
But they're destroying the... Like, there's a great article on Boing Boing this guy wrote, I forget his name. But he's like, yeah, it's destroying.
Won't buy it.
It's destroying the whole hacker generation. You have to fucking change the battery. You have to pay someone to change it for you because you can't get into
Who cares? Like, okay, how often? Like, let's just be serious here.
So the average person, their target market won't care because their target market
damn straight. Are all... The target market is everyone.
Yeah,
and I mean, like the hackers and all of that. Like, sure, changing the RAM and all of that, configuring the CAS and RAS latencies. I took great pleasure in that. That was fun. Nice. But I don't expect most people to do that. I'd love to actually give my grandma a iPad and say, enjoy. I don't have to configure shit. I just could actually say, look, press this button, like, actually touch the screen. She doesn't know how to use a mouse. It's depressing. Wow, it's like, well, what's a mouse? Like, oh, I wouldn't know how to use that. It's like, it's an object you move and it does it on the screen.
I guess that, yeah, I'll give them credit. They do a good job of getting the layman's to actually use technology. They get everyone
to use it. They have got 700,000 people to use a slate, a tablet, a touchscreen computer. It's like, beep, 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 beep. They don't go beep.
But I still like, if they were open, like, again, if they were open, they could literally rule the fucking world. They have that much power. If they weren't so closed down and like, you have to, any iPad apps.
Oh, you have to go through iTunes.
You have to go through iTunes. Oh my god. You have to go through their approval process, which they reject if there's anything that's against their terms. Even fucking, you have to program in the language they decide. Like, the internet works because it's open. Like, Microsoft, Windows works because it's open. It allowed anyone to create an app and, you know, allow it to be deployed on this particular OS. Whereas Apple,
that's not what they're aiming for, I don't think. It's like, did you read this other article? I saw it when I was down at the coast with satellite internet, and oh my god, that was painful. But I read this article, and it was fantastic. It was about how it was through Reddit, and it was about how Apple is actually aiming to control the environment. It was just this one guy's comment, and it was a spectacular comment. And what he was actually saying is that Apple wants to actually control the way that you interact with the world. That they want to control every bit of the environment. It was a very like Orwellian type thing that he was going on. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But
yeah, it's from a design point of view, I guess.
It does. Like if you're actually controlling, you control every input. It's like, sure, I could make the billions going like trying to be the next platform and stuff, but then I don't have control. Whereas at the moment, they're
not doing anything intelligent with those inputs.
Oh, but they are. What? They are doing everything.
They're not doing like
they are creating the most innovative platforms, the most amazing ways to interact. They have led the revolution.
Simple, convergent platform.
Damn straight, and that's hard to do.
Not open platforms.
Very hard to. It doesn't matter if it's open. It's still very hard to do what they do. They led the smartphone revolution. They really did. Like before the iPhone, no one had
in
jack
the West.
idea.
In the West, in Asia.
Oh, even have you read the articles about like what they did in Japan? They all focused on not actually joining to the computer.
No, I was over there 6 years ago, and they had like really high-end smartphones.
Sony is over here all the time. Hitachi is all over here all the time.
You don't know anything about Asia.
It doesn't matter. They're not here.
Yeah, I'm saying
They're
in the
not
West.
Here.
Apple got it in the West because we took that long to get to that stage.
Well, who cares? Asia has a lot of like amazing developments and all of that, but they don't actually port it to here, do they? Like if it succeeded, if it would have been good, it would have spread around the world, but it didn't. It hasn't. Like, sure, the stuff like the Sony PlayStation and all of Sony's products actually, like most of the technology stuff actually spread around the world. All of their mobile phones didn't. And when there was this great article, and I'm going to have to find it now because I mentioned it. Fuck. Was this thing about how Asia and all of that actually did it because they were actually seeing the computer not as the main point. They were looking at chips and all of that going through, and that wasn't the main thing. Whereas the iPhone and all of that has managed to actually spread around. Sure, they don't have the actual selling point going through there, but sure, you can say, oh, Asia was the technological capital, but that's bull. It didn't spread.
It did spread. It's just it's a culture thing.
Well, apart from like Sony
in all the developed Asian countries, their main interaction is with mobile phones. Has been for the last couple of years, well before the iPhone was ever released, and they're massive with social networks on the mobile phone. They're huge. They're bigger than fucking Facebook even. Maybe. don't blow me up.
Maybe China, not Japan and all of that.
No, but they're really, really huge.
Yeah, it seemed like a Deus Ex
And their mobile phones are far, far more advanced than anything we have in the West.
What? How?
Go look at the sites, man. Go look at the sites.
How? Because, I mean, they are operating off the same CPU stuff as all of us. The only difference could be the operating system. That could only be the difference.
The cheapness of it all.
No. The cheapness is the same worldwide. The cheapness is the same worldwide.
No.
Yes, it is.
No. Plans in Japan are incredibly cheap.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, let's say the actual chips of the phone.
They were sending emails phone to phone instead of our fucking SMSs, which you still send like 5,
True,
6,
a lot
7 years ago.
further, but they didn't actually have the ubiquitous of like the iPhone actually leading into the revolution. I don't know. It's sure you always hear about the Asia and Japan and all that being like the technological future capital, but I think it's a little bit played up. But I don't know.
Anyway, the iPad. I think there'll be some really good apps that'll come out, and I mean that's all they've got going for it is the apps. And I mean if they didn't have the app store of the iPhone, then it really wouldn't go anywhere. But there are some cool things you can do with it, and with any sort of Slate tablet device, like even down to like the tower defense stuff. Tower defense is going to be awesome. It just
you don't think games are going to be the main point of it, though?